everyone, welcome to my channel, Kimbaskrafts. My name is Kim, and if this is your first time stopping in, I hope you enjoy this video. If you've been here before, I appreciate all your continued support. Today we are going to be doing a post review of this, come on. I feel like I don't need to say it, but absolutely adorable canvas from Bella Art Diamonds. And we're going to go ahead and kit this baby down as well. So first I'm just going to talk about my experience with this canvas. I have to tell you it was a 10 out of 10. The only thing I had an issue with is that I ran out of one color, and we'll go over that. I think I only was short 4 drills. So it was not a big deal, but I absolutely loved this canvas. It worked together so beautifully. I'm gonna go ahead and bring this canvas up very close so you guys can see. You can see that the render is just gorgeous. They're so cute. We got the mama here with her big eyes and her whiskers. And then we have the baby over here, and you can see he's kind of chewing on something and his jaw's like open. But I just think they're so adorable. And I feel like the way that they're so focused in on this frame, and then the background is just a little blurry and dark, and they just pop so well. So I think that the render, I think the size was great. This did not take me very long at all, and we can go into all of my stats. I'll go grab my book. And it was the perfect amount of confetti versus color blocking. If you're not aware of what that is, confetti is when you have a lot of different colors in a small area and you're changing out your colors and your drills a lot in a little area, and color blocking is when you can stick with the same color for a long time. So we have quite a bit of color blocking with the 310s here. There was a decent amount of 310s. I believe that was the heaviest color that they had in the kit. So if you have a huge opposition to working with 310s, this probably isn't the kit for you. But I feel like there was just enough of all the other colors. I don't have an issue with any color or working with a color for a very long time. That's not something that I take into account at all, but I know that that's a very common thing that drives people to purchase or not purchase a canvas. And so this was a little heavy on the 310s, but the great thing about 310s is when you have a heavy background with a lot of 310s, it just makes those lighter, brighter colors pop that much more. So I almost feel like they're coming off of this canvas and like into my room. So I don't mind it at all. I think that the outcome is just worth the use of the same color over and over again. So that being said, you can see up here, like this part of the background is all light colors, as well as over here, it starts to get a little color, and then there's some transition into the 310s. Then we have a patch of it here. This is also a transition into the 310s where it's lighter on top, and then it goes into a little bit of color blocking of the 310 down here along the baby's neck. And then again, we have the light colors, and then we have some light spots. So there's all of this other color transitions going on here. And then there's a big patch here, and that's pretty much it. The nice thing about those big patches is it does go very quickly. So I think like this here, it was the shortest square that I had to do, and it took like 30 minutes. So that's the nice thing. So the glue is perfect. You can see I can handle this canvas without any issues. There's no problems. We can fold it, roll it, bend it, No problems with the glue. I didn't have any slipping, sliding. I didn't have areas where I had to like kind of push my drill off so that it would stick. The glue was perfect. The render, I said already, was perfect. But I think really what's important is the grid was also perfect too. So I'm going to pull you up close so you can see. Now you know that if you have gapping, you can see it the most in the light colors. So we'll go ahead right into the light colors. And I'm really zooming in here, guys. And so much so you can see my dog's hair. Where is that hair? I guess it fell off. Okay. But you can see, look how, oh, there it is. And then I can't see it in real life. Okay. So you can see how beautifully these drills line up on this grid. They are quickly becoming, I mean, they are one of my favorites. Now it's a battle between them and Oroloa because look at this. I feel like Bella Art, Day Nicole, and Oroloa. So there's just a little bit of gapping, but honestly, like, I think it's more placement because if I just smushed them together more, but you can't see it in real life. Like you can see it. Let me show you. There we go. Ta-da. So, yeah, look how close and nice and snug these drills are. The grid is phenomenal. So, I mean, I have yet to do, a new Diamond Art Club with the new grid and drills and all. So I can't like speak on that. But currently my favorite square drills and grid are Oroloa and Bella Art Day Nicole. And I am very much a square drill snob. Let's see here. What else? So I showed you the gapping. I showed you how well it came together. Oh, and then the shine. I mean, the uniformity, obviously, if they're gonna fit like this, then the uniformity of these drills and the shine of these drills, it's just craziness, right? And I think you can probably see where the AB placement was. I did not enhance or change this canvas in any way. So we just have a little bit in the background here, and we have some highlighting her horn here, some along her, is this like her cheek or her snout? And then on her nostril here. And then again, it's almost like the light is coming this way. So it's on the left side of the snout and the horns and the cheek of the baby, as well as along his mane and neck down here. So you can see exactly where these ABs went with the coating and the way they shimmer and they shine. The ABs were beautiful. Look at them. They're gorgeous. The drills were just beautiful. They're perfect. Let me get my stats so I can tell you exactly how long this canvas took me. Okay, so I kitted it up on January 8th and I started it on January 9th. I completed it on January 21st. So that made for a total of 13 days that I was working on it. Out of those 13 days, I only actually diamond painted it for 10 of those. So for 3 of those days, I think I was like hyper focused on my Christmas canvas and releasing that Whip and Chat episode. But it took a total of 13 days to get this done, with 10 of them me actually diamond painting on it. And total hours was 24 hours and 38 minutes. So not too shabby. I think that comes out to like 2.5 hours a day that I dedicated to this canvas. And yeah, I think another thing that I wanted to point out was that where there are color blocking areas, because the grid is so nice, I did not have to worry about stacking the lines to prevent gapping. So I don't know if you've ever had to kind of not put the lines like up and kind of make them, offset them so that you didn't have like a grid, like a gap line. I did not have to do that with this. So it just came together so beautifully. Let's look at the drills before we kit them down. These drills, I would say the only other thing is that I did run out of one color, and it was the 3064. So I ran out of that color, and I needed like 4 more drills. Luckily, I had a bag of it in my spares, and they were pretty on point. I think maybe 1 shade off, and I didn't worry about it. I just used it. The only other thing is there were a few drills that I was worried I was going to run out of them. I don't care about that so much as, you know, just running out of them, but it does make for, it can get stressful. Like as you're diamond painting and you're seeing it get lower and lower, depending on how much you have left. So like 840, there's just like a sprinkle left in there. And then here and here, 841, again, just a sprinkle left in there. 453, a sprinkle left in there. So there was quite a few of them. You know, they were really good on counting how many drills you needed. So there was quite a few of them that I was just like, oh my God, am I going to run out of this color? And you know, that can just, you don't want to worry about that when you're like up here. But with this canvas, you can see like there was a lot of, like there just wasn't, I could try to keep in mind, like there's so many squares where you can see that this symbol is not involved in. So, but yeah, they're very good at determining how many, not creating waste, I guess is what I'm trying to say. So ran out of 1 drill. Here is, where are we? Here is our trash. And I'm going to be honest with you, I am a person who also just throws in strays when they randomly see them on their table. We can go ahead and look at this. And again, I don't care about trash as long as it doesn't make me run out of a color. I don't think that was the case with the 3064. I don't think I ran out of that color because of the amount of trash that there was, but here's just what it looked like. Some just random bits, and then, you know, feet and things of that nature. I want to say I had 2 full and then a partial of these tubs with 310, and I don't think that is considered a lot of trash when you have that many drills that you've gone through. So I think that the trash was fine. And like I said, this is not all trash. There are strays in here that I just threw in. I don't keep them separate because like I pick and choose my battles. And that battle was just like, no, we're not doing that. So that is that. I'm definitely framing this. I have the frame right here. I actually bought this for my American Star Welcome, I think, and then it never got framed. And so I had it next to my desk and I was like, oh my gosh, it's perfect. the color's perfect, and the size is perfect. So let me see how, these are great snaps too. I am going to frame it like this with this type of framing. And I think that I would like to just cut it off to the drills. I'm just concerned about leaving some white. So I don't know if I'm going to do it today or not. But we're definitely going to go ahead and get this down. I'm a little like, I feel like I'm monotoned right now because I worked. So it's Monday. So I had my, I tell you what, guys, I'm spoiled. So I work 2 days a week. And now when I work those 2 days, I'm like worthless on the first day off. Because my body's like, why did you just do that? We had a thing going. So if you've never seen me kit down before, this is my book. And honestly, I feel like this isn't really necessary. These drills, these drills are absolutely premium. And I feel like if they color match DAC and or Aloha, but there's like, I don't know. I hate, you know me. Oh, I actually kept the bags for this. I kept the bags for this. Let me see if, because I wanted to see that these bags are nice. And I wanted to see if, okay, they are very nice, but they are just a little thinner, and a little smaller than my bags. So I guess I won't use these, but these are nice to like, you know, I'm kitting down a couple of projects where I'm sending the drills out to someone because I don't want to keep them. And I can use those bags because those are decent. All right, so I do have to go get some supplies, but real quick, we're just going to go ahead and mark off all of our colors here that we have. So I know I have 310. So I keep track of them in here. This isn't really necessary, guys. This is absolutely unnecessary, in fact. And but because here's the thing, when I need a color, I don't pull the book out. I thought I would. I pull out this because then I have to color match. So I don't ever really utilize this, but I got problems. So 407 is a new, let's do this. All right. I feel like I shouldn't make videos on Monday because I'm just like, bleh, bleh, bleh. I feel like a robot or something. So if you've never seen one of my kit ups, here's my box. Oh my gosh. Let me get in order here. So not in order. So this is my box. What's in the box? I'm such a reuse of jokes. This is one of my boxes. I have 2, 4, 6 kit down boxes currently. 2 of which are completely empty. 1 of which is this size and it has my rounds in it. 2 of which are just like the photo boxes that aren't as big as this, but they're still big. And they have all of my J walls. And then this with my squares. So squares, rounds, 2 little ones with J walls, and then 2 empty for extras. Like I'm going to have an overflow. You can see it's starting to get a little tight in here. And And I use these plastic baseball cards, dividers, colorful. They have pure white. You can get like all white if that's your groove. I do try to, like, if it's a green tone, I'll try to use a green. You know, if it's black or brown or gray, I'll use the black. Like kind of like that. I don't always stick to that because if I run out of the color, you know, it is what it is. But I just got this. I got these on Prime Day, I think, or Black Friday. One of those big Amazon sales. I got 2 huge bags of these. So I'm never say never. I'm not going to run out of any colors anytime soon. And then these are my bags. These are 4 mil thick. And I really like these bags. So I use these bags. I keep track of the colors in here, which is nonsense and not necessary. So, you know, but it was, I don't know how much, 58 cents or something like that to download this. And then I put this book together and I have a square and a round. I keep track of my DEC, my Orlo, my Dreamer, and my Premium. And now I'm going to have to add Baddie, B-A-D, Bella Art Danicle, or Bella Art Diamonds. These are what I put on the cards. So I know what color is behind it in the bag, and the sun's going down. Why so sad? Really, why so sad, son? That's my stomach because I haven't eaten yet. And all I've had is coffee and it hates me now. Okay, you know what? I'm going to go get a piece of toast. Toastest with the mostest. And turn the light on so that we have some brightness in here. And then we'll go ahead and get this kit down started. But those are all the things. So the way I do it is, the first thing I do is I'll log everything in here. Then, and as I'm logging it, if there's not a check mark next to a color, I know I need to make a card for it. So I'll make a card. I'll get this, the color, the appropriate color, a card, and then I'll get the sticker, put it on the sticker, put it aside. So then when I get to that container, I know, oh, I have to make, actually I have to make the category for it in my box, okay? And that's how I do it. So I'll be back. Okay. Whew. Okay. So, real quick, gonna just mark these off. I know I have 310, 407. I have to make one. So, 407. This is going to be B-A-D, Bella Art Danicle. Another one that deserves its own category. So, 407, we need a card. It's brown. There's going to be a lot of browns in this, obviously. And okay. I have to check which way I put the card because, you know, there's notches. So 407 will be right here. And so that's obviously the hope, is that if it's not in the book, I have the sticker, right? 420 is another one that I need to make. Here's the 420. Boom. 451. 451 we have, so I'm just going to mark off. 452, we also have a card for it. So this one's done. And we're going to go to 453. 453 we have, we're going to have it in BAD now. 535 we don't have, so I need to make a card for that. Oh no, wait, 530, what? Did I say 535? I did. 543. 543. 543. Still don't have it. Still don't have it. Okay, so that's like an off-white. We'll go ahead and get a white card for that. It's like a cream colored. And oh my God, 543. 543. It's a beige. Oh, what is it? I like to call out the numbers. Beige. Beige, brown, ultra, very light. Who doesn't know her colors? Okay, 632, 632, 632. Man, I am moving slow in the mind right now. 6326. Desert sand, ultra, very dark. All right. BAD. 632. Oh, I woke the dog up. So here she comes, shuffling in. Hello, baby. I'm sorry. It's my fault. I'm sorry. Okay, so I need to do the post review for the Cardinals from Star Or and the framing, but I've been waiting to spray the canvas with my high gloss, whatever. All right, I'm gonna be very challenged doing this and talking, I think. Okay, wait, let's see, where did I leave off? 632, 632, we did that. 842. And so I finally today, it wasn't raining, it wasn't snowing. It's still very cold outside, but I'm like, okay, we need to do this. So I take it outside, I put it on like a bucket and I spray it. That stuff stinks so bad. So I bring it in. I'm like, should I put it in the garage? I put it in the bathroom, and I could smell it. It started permeating throughout the entire house. It was awful. So this is 842. 842 is beige brown, very light, and we do not have a thing for it. So I, went back out. I took it back outside. I did a couple things, and then I came in here and I started cleaning up. I did a lot of like organizing because right now I don't have a canvas going. And so I'm like, this is the perfect time to get organized, maybe kit down a few things. I need to kit up my Valentine's DAC canvas. I did order sparklers. I haven't even gotten the notice that they shipped. So I'm hoping that I get them in time before I hit an area that I plan on utilizing them for. 841. Beige brown light. We have a card for. And then I have to go back over here, 645. So anyway, I was in and out of the house. Beaver gray, very dark. The beavers, they always show up. Okay, we're done that one. So after I'm like organizing, this is so bad for like ever. Beaver gray dark. We don't have that beaver. All right, join your family, friend. Join your family. It looks like it's a beaver gray. Oh, it is a gray. I was like, it looks like it's a gray. It's literally called beaver gray. Okay. Go to bed, Kim. 646. Here we go. We got a lot of new cards. 738. So after I started, we have a card for this. 738, tan, very light. 779, brown, just that old brown. Good. We got that. 838. I look down and she's not here. The dog is not here. So I'm like, is she in her bed out in the living room? So I go out in the living room. She's not there. I'm like, oh my God, did I leave her outside? So I open up the door. She's not there. So I run into the bedroom and I like throw open the door and she's laying in bed. And Bob like shoots up because he has to work tonight. So he was sleeping. And he's like, you okay? What was this? 838 beige brown, very dark. 839 beige brown, dark. We don't have that one. 839. So we need to make 839. And I was like, I see her laying in bed, and she looks up, and she doesn't hear anything. So that's how forceful I ran in there. And I was like, oh my God, I thought I might have left her outside. And he says to me, why do you always think that? So, and I'm like, because I was in and out of the house. And then I was like, she never not wants to be with me. Like, Beaver Gray Ultra Dark, have that. And then one more, 840. Beige Brown Medium, don't have that. Look at all these. Beige Brown Medium, 840. Need a card for that. So, I was like, she never wants to be with me. And, you know, I kissed her on the face, and then I closed the door, and then she wanted to get out of the bedroom. So she woke him up and like made him bring her out. So that was my fault. Totally my fault. I take responsibility for that. So he's a little annoyed. All right, 939 blue, very dark. We have a card. We don't have this checked off yet. But here's the thing. Bob gets annoyed, but he never gets angry. And that's I'm not even exaggerating. Like, he's never angry. All right, 30, 21. Brown gray, very dark. We don't have a card for that. Now she's sitting at my feet staring at me like I owe her something, which maybe I do, but I don't have anything to give her, so she's just gonna have to keep looking. You know, and I have this old bag. I should be using all of these up as well. I have all of these old cards. Pull all these out. All right, so 3021 is a new one, and it's right here. 3021. So yeah, now he's awake, and we're going out to dinner for my son's birthday today. 3031 mocha brown, very dark. My son turned 24 on January 20th. 3031. Yeah, 3371. 3371 I definitely have. Just want to mark off that I have Bella now. 3772. My son was born in a snowstorm. I mean, a really bad snowstorm. Like, a really bad snowstorm. 3772. Desert sand, very dark. And for some reason, like, so he was born in a it was such a 3772 desert sand medium. 3773. Okay, wait, 3772 I need to make a card for. 3772 I need to make a card for. When he was born, like, almost the entire time I was in the hospital, the lactation nurse did not come. I did nurse both of my children. 3773. Yep, done. And all right, we're gonna go back to 900s. 950. 950 Desert Sand Light we have a card for. And 951 Tawny Light we have a card for. And then the next is 3064, which I don't have any of, so that's irrelevant. And then 38. We gotta go to the 38s now. So 3857 Rosewood Dark we don't have a card for. 3857. Got a card now. 3850. $38.59. Rosewood Light, we do have a card for. So we did this one, this one, this one, this one, this one. $38.62. $38.62. Mocha Beige Dark. We don't have a card for. Got to do that. $38.62. Yep. Yeah, she didn't make it in because of the snow. And so I was nursing him wrong, which was so not fun. I have $38.63. $38.63. Mocha Beige Medium. Almost there, guys. All right, we're going to go ahead and let's go backwards. So we have $38.64. $38.64 Mocha Beige Light. We have that one. We have $38.61 Cocoa Light. We have that one. $38.60 Cocoa. We have that one. Isn't that a celebrity? And then we have $37.99. $37.99. Pewter Gray Very Dark. We have that one. $37.87. Brown Gray Dark. We have that one. All right, so we did 38, 37, 37, 38, 38, 37.40 is the last one of the 37s. 37.40. Aqua Violet Very Dark. We don't have that one. Okay, Aqua Violet Very Dark. 37.40. 37. Do we have it? Maybe we already have it. Wait, 3740. Oh, we did. Yeah, we do. I lie. Okay. So, oh, 934. We got to do 934, and I'm pretty sure I have that one. I don't know. It just looks avocado green black. We got it. Okay. And then we only have two more because this is an AB and I store those separately. So 3781, 3781. Mocha Brown Dark we don't have, so we'll go ahead and make that 3781 right here. And then what else do we have? Mocha 3858 right here. 3858 Rosewood Medium. And I need to make one of those as well. We're gonna do a red. Is there red on here? Nope. Come here. Accept your fate. Oh my goodness. Why do I feel like I have like 5 thumbs right now? I cannot get a card out of this bag. Okay, here we go. Whew. 3858. 3858. Right here. That's the color of my nail. Okay. 3858. Yeah, so, and then on his first birthday, another huge snowstorm. Like, I think for the first 3 years of his life, on his birthday, huge snowstorm. So this year, it snowed on the day before his birthday. And it did not snow on his birthday, but it's the biggest snow we've had in like 3 or 4 years. It was a lot. It was like 6 inches. And we haven't had any snowfall for 2 years. At least 2 years, I believe. All right, I'm going to put that aside. So yeah, it was a pretty big deal. Oh, well, let's put these cards back. We didn't use them. And then these are all the cards I'm going to put them in order just because, excuse me, 38.57, 37.72, 38, 8.40, 8.39, 6.40, 6.42, 6.32, 5.43, 4.20, 4.07. And then we got 30, 37s, 38s. Perfect. Okay. Now what we need to do is I'm going to take these guys and I'm going to move this out of the way because we don't really need this anymore. Doesn't this canvas just like shock you every time you see it? So pretty. Okay, we're going to go like that. And oh man, don't do that. Okay, I have a tray tower over there. It's like trying to knock them over. All right, so let's start with, no dog, you're gonna have to stay in here now. Daddy has kicked you out. 3 10s. I don't even know what these mean anymore. What does this mean? I don't even know what this means anymore. Oh, I have like all these 3 10s. I know this is Orloa and I know this is DAC and I have no idea who this is. I know it's not Diamond Painting Deutschland. I'm just going to add these to this. These are so much shinier though. I don't remember who these belong to. They're not Orloa. Are they Dreamers Designs? But what did I do with the blue washi? I don't remember. I know I've never done a square craftably, and I feel like maybe it's Dreamers Designs. I don't think so though. You know, I do this all the time, and I have no idea who these belong to. Yeah. These are so shiny. I feel like I want to write on here Bella Art Diamond. Okay. So I don't do that again next time. All right, 407. I had to make a card for that, which means we definitely need a bag. Let me see. Oh, I forget. Oh, so yeah. So it snowed. My son's so funny. I was like, your birthday's on Friday. And he's like, yeah, I already have plans. I'm like, it's okay. I mean, you're 24 now. Of course, you're gonna make plans with people more important than. No, I'm just kidding. No, I was really happy for him. He went to his buddy's beach house. Now, like I said, it snowed the day before, so it's freezing here, and you know it's not a. But you know the beach can be beautiful, and I wonder if it snowed there. I'm gonna have to ask him when I see him tonight, because you know usually it doesn't snow down the beach, so I'll have to ask him if there was even any snow down there on the ground. I don't know. 420. But yeah, so his friend had a little party for him down at their shore house. You know, I love that from my kids when they have their friends. So my daughter, you know, just got back from her Poconos trip with her friends. They went tubing, they rented a house, they cooked, they drank, they played card games, and you know, they just had a good wholesome time. And why is this happening? And you know, then my son went down to the beach, to a beach house with his buddies, and they had a good wholesome time. So I love that. Let me see, 415. I'll go ahead and put it over here because I don't think I'm going back in this column at all anymore. And then we're going to 451. I don't know. My feet are freezing. I normally have a heater down here, but Bob took the heater for something, and now my tootsies are cold. Just gonna hold my place there. So, but it was funny. He's like, I already have plans. I'm like, good. It's good to have a nice, healthy social life. And like, you know, when they get older, it's not necessary to spend every birthday and blah, blah, blah with your family. Like, go make your own plans, you know, with people you would rather party with. And just don't forget about me. I'm just kidding. But yeah, so we're gonna see him tonight, and we're supposed to go to my brother's for cake, but I think we're gonna X that. I have to actually text my brother because, you know, my mom goes to bed really early and my son works till 5 o'clock. Like, we don't really want to make her stay up. And he's just like, you know, he's older now, so that kind of stuff doesn't upset him. I'm very much like that. Now, these look really nice. They don't match, though. So, but I'm just like, who are they? I don't know. So, I was like, 453, it's 543. I made a card for 543. I did it again, but no, I do need 543. So I think I'm going to have to start writing on these bags like this. I don't really like this Sharpie though, because it's so thick. A thin Sharpie. 535. 535? There's not a lot of fives at all. There's like, 517 to 550, and I didn't make a card. What am I looking for? This. So I need 535. What is it? 535. 535. So give me the card. See, it goes a lot smoother if you don't miss any. So then it makes me wonder, did I get it in the book? Usually, I'm not saying anything because I don't, apparently I am unreliable. 535. Nope, ash gray, very light. We forgot about ash gray. There we go. Done. You're welcome. Okay, 535. What was I talking about? My son's birthday. Oh, yeah. So, yeah, we're not gonna do the cake thing. I do need to text my brother, though. And my mom went to the Dominican Republic. My brother and his family took her. They paid for her. My brother's wife is from the Dominica, and so she has family out there. And he sent me pictures of her. She's so cute. So she had a great time. I talked to her. She had a lot of fun. And she loved the resort style of resort style of vacationing, you know, just going up, getting your drinks, and going and getting your food. And my brother's like, my brother texted me because I was like, did you guys get there okay and everything? And he was like, yeah, I think mom likes pina coladas. So then she told me she had like 6 of them. Oh my God, it's like, good for you. So then I said, so would you want to do that again? Would you want to go on a resort, to another resort? And she said, yeah, she would like to, like, you know, see another country or whatever. And I was like, so one place that is kind of on my bucket list is the Bahamas, because they have that beach where you can swim with the pigs. They have those wild pigs that live on the beach, and they swim in the ocean, and you can feed them and stuff. And I want to go do that. That's on my bucket list of experiences. Like, I want to swim with pigs. And so I told her, I was like, what about the Bahamas? And she's like, yeah, when do you want to go? Next year? So definitely gonna be planning a trip to the Bahamas. And, you know, I think it's gonna be a blast. 842. So now we're in the 800s. Has anybody done that? Has anybody gone to the Bahamas and swam with the pigs? And if you have, you want to share your experience. Did you love it? Another one I'm missing. Is it on here? 8. No. No, it's not on here. 842. 823. 841. 844. That's weird. Where's 842, 832, 833, 838, 841, 844? What the heck? And then I don't have, it must be in here. Oh my goodness. That's right. I'm thinking it should be right on top because I'm going, no. I put them in number order so they'd be easy to find. Good job, Bob. Good job. I always, that's a joke between me and Bob. Like, good job, Bob. Good job. So So yeah, she wants to go to the Bahamas. All right, 841 842. And then 645. We should have. Here it is. So yeah, that is one thing. So there's a couple places that I wouldn't mind seeing. Like I wouldn't mind going to Aruba, just because I heard it was so beautiful. And I have seen people like in Aruba where they're just sitting in the sand, halfway in the water, and it's like completely clear. Like I've never experienced that. Like Mexico, there was a lot of seaweed, you know, and it was like it seems very calm there. So that's something I would really love to experience if possible. 841. We definitely have that. 841. Yeah, I would love to experience Aruba and the Bahamas one day. I don't know when. Like Bob's not really into. I would like to go away with my mom. I think I would like to experience that. I have gone away with my mom, and my brother really wanted to go away with her because as an adult, he never went away with her. And he never got to go to 646. Oh, he never, you know, he wanted her to go away with his kids. He wanted to have that experience and memory. And I have had that experience with my mom. I took her to Washington State to visit one of my aunts, and then we did a dual trip. We stayed for 5 or 6 days in Washington State to visit in Seattle, to visit one of my aunts, 645, 646. And then we went, flew to San Diego and stayed with my other aunt for like 5 or 6 days. So that was a lot of fun. And we went to 738. We went to, you know, the San Diego Zoo. Like, we went to Coronado Beach. We went to Pike Place in Seattle. Like, and I got to do that with my mom, which was really awesome. I don't know if I've been doing this because I've been talking. But, and where else did I? Oh, so one year, this is before I was with Bob, and it was just me and the kids, and my mom. I took my mom to Maryland, and the 4 of us went and stayed on a hotel in Ocean City, Maryland. We went and stayed in a hotel right on the boardwalk, and 779. We did quite a few things. It was a lot of fun. And I took my mom with me, and we did we took a ride to 838. We took a ride on a boat to this island, and they gave us like nets, and we were trying to catch like hermit crabs in the nets, and there's like a picture of my mom. She's holding her pants up, and she's trying to catch these hermit crabs, and she's laughing. And it was right after my dad had passed away, and it's like the first time I saw her like laugh. And yeah, we had a good time with the kids. And so my brother really wanted to experience that with her, and I don't blame him. Like, you know, so, and she enjoyed herself. So we want to do a huge family vacation in a few years, I think, in a couple years, because we want to get like a beach house down in Outer Banks, a large one where, you know, we all have our own bedroom and we're like right on the beach. I might have talked about this. We thought we found one and we were going to do it, but I don't think we're doing it. We're definitely not doing it this year. We're not, something came up and we decided we're not going to do it this year. But that is something that I'd like to do with like all of my aunts, like get like a 8 or 10 bedroom house like right on the water. That's one of my dreams. And like we all, and like my kids each have their own room, and you know, we all do like a family kind of reunion type thing almost down there. But eventually it'll happen, I think. That is one of my bucket, like I'm thinking of like my bucket list things, because it's so hard to get myself wanting to do anything like that. Then the thought of traveling does not appeal to me. I'm like, but then I have to get on a plane. I don't want to go on a plane. I don't want to, especially with all those videos of people freaking out on planes and stuff. I'm just like, oh, I don't want to be in the middle of that. But I think, I feel like, do you guys think that that's always been happening and we just now, because everybody records everything, we just know about every single time it happens, and it's making us like have like fear and stuff? I don't know. I don't know. 9:50. I'm trying to, this one I can throw away because we don't have that. Put this over here. 3863. I'm just going to bag these up, put the labels and the initials on it, and then, you know what, that's what I should do. I should just bag these up, put the labels and initials on it, and then look for all that. See? We learn because I used to like say, oh, I'm going to color match, but I don't. Anyway, like, stop kidding yourself, Kim. You have a mental block when it comes to like mixing drills for some odd, strange, crazy reason. Like, I can't do it. So I just need to accept my fate. And maybe one day I'll get over my fear. I feel like it's almost like, it's almost like a hoarder's compulsion, where I'm afraid to mix them because I'm like, you know, what if I need the shade and the drill for a Bella Art Day Nicole painting, and it's mixed in with like Dreamer's Designs? Like, I'm just like, I don't know. Crazy. And I don't know. I know I'm not right in the head, so it's whatever. Okay. 3862. My problem is I don't do enough of the same company over and over and over again. Because then I could just keep adding to those drills. But I am going to do, I do have to do a few DACs. Like, I have a lot of DACs, so I need to do some DACs. And Orloas and Dreamers. I have a lot of, I just have to rotate my companies better. I don't know. I think I did a good job on rotating my companies. I think I did. I'm surprised with the DP with sparklers. Usually, like the last couple times I ordered from them, I literally put the order in and like an hour later I got it. It's shipped. But I ordered my drills on the 19th and I haven't gotten, it's still in process. So I hope I get them in time. I got quite a few of them too. Pretty much like every color that I talked about in my unboxing. I was like, you could do this and you could. I got, I think 9 or 11 bags of stuff. Some of them I got 2 bags. And I didn't have any colors in my stash of drills that I had ordered for previous canvases. You know, eventually I hope to be able to reuse drills, but I just don't do it enough, I guess, where I would have a ton of different sparklers. So slowly building that stash up as well to be able to utilize. And I'm not creative enough to use different colors. Like, I still have to do color for color. It's just how my brain works. I also always, I don't know, does anybody else do this? I always worry that, it's something about not knowing how it would have looked if I didn't change anything. Does that make sense? Like, I always think about that. Like, what if I would have liked it better? I don't know. I'll never know. But like I said, when I do my year in review and I go over the things that I've changed, I always tend to really like the look of it. So definitely just have to trust my gut. Oops. So I went to I finally saw the primary doctor. Another nice thing about this schedule is, like, I used to only be able to see doctors on certain days because if I worked the night before, and I had to, like, make sure I gave myself enough time to sleep and wake up and, like, show up on time. And I had to, if I had to work that night, then I didn't want to go. So I would be limited to just like one day every week. And then if that day wasn't available on their schedule, then we'd have to go to the next week and then the next week. And so, like, I was constantly making my doctor's appointments like so far out because just my work schedule was always made really far out. And it was just a pain in the butt. Like, even when I did my MRI and my mammogram, like, I always had to say, they'd say, well, what about this day at this time? And I'm like, no, I worked the night before. I'm not going to be able to get up in time. And then I'm like, all right, well then I don't have anything else this week. What about on this day the following week? And I'm just like, no, I work that night. And I'm not going to want to be at a doctor's office at 4 o'clock in the afternoon when I have to be at work at 6. Or I have to leave for work at 6:23. Like, no, it's not going to work. You know, all right, well then the next, now we're going into March. Like, that's how making a doctor's appointment was. Now, they're just like, okay, I have this day, you know, and I know it's Monday through Friday. And they're like, can you come at such and such time? And I'm like, yep. I don't even have to think about it. I'm just like, yep, I'll be there. So that is a really nice thing. A really nice change. I've never done it this way, so let's see how it goes. I think this is going to be, well, I know I don't have any Square Bella art diamonds because I haven't done a Square Bella art diamond. Or I have. Oh, but they're all pastels. There's not going to be any. They're not going to be. Oh. I did my, why is this one so sticky? I did the Yarn Crafter's Delight. Why is this one such a mess? I don't understand. Wait. Nailed it. Oh my god. All right, one more. And then the last one is an AB, so we're not going to do that one. One more bag. All right, let's see here. It's not going to repeat. Okay, good. BAD. Perfect. I'm going to put this aside. All right, now we can look into box. All right. Good, good. Oh, man. Really, Kim? Okay, so 38, 38, 38. I'm going to put these in order. 9. Where did you come from? 37. 38. 61, 60, 58, 64, 37, 40, 37, 99, 37, 87, 37, 72, 33, 71, 9, 39, 30, 31, 37, 73, 30, 21. A lot of high numbers, huh? 38, 62, 9, 51, 38, 57, 38, 59, 38, 63. All right. So 934, 934. Now I don't even need to look. I just need to put it in. 934. Boom. 939. Boom. That's the end of that row. 951. Boom. 30, 21. 30, 12, 30, 23, right here. 30, 31, 30, 24, 30, 33. Oh, don't do that. All right, let's look. Did I miss one? 30, 31, I sure did. Need a black card. And 30, 31. So 30, 23, 30, 24, 30, 33, right here. 30, 31, 30, 33. Let's look in the book. Squares. 30. I marked it. Perfect. 3371. I know I have that one. 3371. That's a very common one. 3740. 37, 31, 37, 43, 37, 40, 37, 72, 37, 65, 37, 70, 71, 72, 37, 73, 37, 81, 37, 81, 37, 70, 37, 78, 37, 81, 37, 87, 37, 99, 38, 57, 38, 57, 54, 55, 56, 56, 57, 38, 58, 38, 59, 38, 60, 38, 61, 38, 62, oh, like that, 38, 63, and 38, 64. Awesome. Love it. And we didn't have to expand the box at all. All right, so let me close this. Move this out of the way. I can put these away, and I know I'm good. All right, let's put this back together. These back together. Okay. Now, I still don't have a trash bucket. I'm putting my trash drills my trash drills in this bag here. So I'll go ahead and add that. And then I got to get this is where I've been putting my extra drills. So these are Craftably. That's Star Ore. So I'll just get a random row. And what I'll do is I'll put this on the lid. I just cut off that. Let me just put, okay. E-A-D. Okay, like that. And then so this whole case is, this whole case is completely done. And then, what else? Okay, so then we can move this out of the way. I'm just going to add these to this pack here. Like that. I just put them on top. And then this is garbage. All right, so I have this board here. To cut yeah, I think, and is sharp from my Sub Gloria. All right. So I'm gonna try it. I'm gonna try to cut it along the drills here. Can you see? right. This thing is awesome. Thank you, Gloria. So you just have to go like that. All right, so that's one edge. I just had to tighten the blade up. That's why it wasn't cutting when I first was trying, because the blade was loose. All right. Woohoo! Oh, look how pretty that looks. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Okay. Me. Oh, I love it. Look how pretty it is. Okay, let's put it back in the case. Okay, now what we have to do is we have to cut it. So that it's underneath the wood. I think it's gonna be like around here. You want enough of the fabric for it to grip on, but you want it to be short enough where it's hiding underneath the wood. Like so. Okay, perfect. And then to measure the other side. Okay. Remember, you can always cut off more if you need to. Perfect. Okay. And then I get my double-sided adhesive. And I don't go over the magnets. I go around the magnets. Unless I make it too long. so. And you got to put it on both sides. Now I'm going to put it over the string. So there's, see that? The string can come out. I put it over the string to keep it in. Like so. And you can put a little bit on the ends. The more secure, the better. All right. Do this end. Now the bottom isn't gonna be holding any weight to it. You know what I'm saying? This has to hold the weight of the canvas up, which is why I'm not being as particular about how much tape is going on. You know, I just don't want it to slide off, which it probably just wouldn't. You probably don't even need to do this to the bottom. The magnets will probably give it enough force to hold it in place. But why not be extra when you can? Okay, so, oh, this has to go in here. These are extra cutting tools. All right, so this is the top. Now, I didn't seal this, and I don't seal my canvases. OMG. That's my stomach. So I'm going to use this one for the front, and I'm going to keep the string in the back. So I'm going to line this one up first because it'll be easier to line this one up with the drills. Okay. Now the only thing that I need to keep in mind is that this is a little longer than the canvas. So I want it to be even on both sides, right? Like that. So I'm gonna go like this. So I'm not laying it flat, I'm laying it up like this. There's a piece of dog hair. Just till I feel like it's even on both sides. And I feel like that's pretty even. And this is what I was worried about. Like, I just don't feel like it's flush enough to the drills. Look how much it's holding on to it though. That's good. Okay. Like I felt like it was even, but I didn't feel like it was holding on to it enough. I mean, it was like low enough. I felt like I could see too much white. All right, so I'm gonna get this one on and then I'm gonna hold it up for you and show you. So someone told me that they use glue to do this. So you can certainly use glue if that's what you have and or want to. I did this method and it was a trial, like, you know, every time you do something for the first time, it's just a trial. And for my Halloween canvas, and it worked fine. Now, the nice thing about the back part is, you know, it is going to get pulled by the magnets. Well, you hope it's going to get pulled equal. Yeah. Perfect. And see how close it is to the top? And that's the top. All right, so now I just gotta get the bottom on and I'll show you what it looks like in the end. I'll find a nail on one of my walls just to show you it on. I have to tell you that cutting it with that blade was super easy and very, very clean. So I don't feel like there's white on the edge. I was like, well, I'm thinking to myself, if it leaves a lot of white on the edge, I can always do a Sharpie marker like along the side of the drills. But nope, definitely don't feel like I have to do that at all. Oh my goodness. Why are you such a punk? cut some of this. This is hanging out. Let me tell you something. The only reason why this is going bad is because I'm just trying to make sure it's all the way up to the drills. There we go. Perfect. And like this one, like I said, it's gonna stick because it's not gonna have any weight on it. It's not holding the weight of this whole thing. And there we go, guys. Oh, look at it. All right, let me go find a place to just pop it up on the wall real quick and I'll show you guys what it looks like. I'll be right back. All right, guys, at this part of the video, I'm doing a voiceover because as you can see, I'm gonna zoom in on Bob. He's rocking and rolling and playing the drums, his favorite instrument, and he's playing Guns N' Roses. So for copyright issues, I'm just gonna take the music out and just explain to you what's going on. This is my foyer. As you can see, I have a lot of bare walls I need to cover and I need to start framing my projects. So I threw a command hook up here and this is where this is going to go. I'm going to keep it here for now. I love it here. And you can see I zoomed in just to show you that there's no white from the canvas on the sides or against the frame here. It covered everything up really, really well. And I just think it looks great on the wall framed like this. So beautiful. I'm going to go ahead and zoom back in on Bob, give you guys a little treat there. And yeah, so that's the end of this video. If you enjoyed it, if you wouldn't mind giving me a thumbs up on the way out. And if you want to see more from me, go ahead and hit that subscribe button and join the family and friends here at Kimbaskrafts. I would love to have you. You guys have a wonderful, wonderful day. Take care. Keep diamond painting.